Hello! Let's get ready together for the airport. Now, we don't do full glam for the airport or anything like that, but I felt like I could just take this opportunity to show you some new products that I've been using and how I've been achieving a glowy, natural, summery look. Now, this isn't for me to convince you to buy anything. A few weeks ago, I had some weird acne patches on my face and like just ugly texture that didn't seem like my natural kind of skin texture or like my natural kind of breakouts. So I was like, something is up with my routine, either my skincare or my makeup or something. And then I looked through my makeup and like half of it was expired. So I was like, okay, I cannot keep getting away with using this mega expired makeup that I've had since freshman year of college. My Laura Mercier like tinted moisturizer. I had gotten the jumbo so that it could last me a long time, but it lasted me so long that it actually expired. So I have invested in some new skin products and I've tried to go a little bit more minimal and like slightly less coverage because, you know, we want to look natural for the summer and for the airport. Anyway, as I was saying, this is not to try to convince you to buy any of these products. It's to convince you to go and check your makeup and see if it's expired. If it's expired and you love the product that you were using, just refill or do some, you know, TikTok, YouTube research and find the kind of product that you're looking for. First, I'm gonna put some sunscreen. I'm using this sample that I got. I love whenever I get to order Sephora online because then I order a bunch of little samples. And this is the Supergoop Unseen Mineral Sunscreen. I put about that much. This isn't the usual kind of sunscreen that I go for, so it's fun that it's just a sample and it's like low commitment. But I actually really like it. Every single time that I film these kinds of videos, I get so excited and I put so much product in my hand. This one does leave a little bit of a white cast, but once I put on like tinted moisturizer and stuff, it usually balances out, so it's fine. Supposedly mineral sunscreen is good for your skin. The texture that it has reminds me of like a primer. It feels like and looks like it's filling my pores, so I do like it. The only thing is it has SPF 40 and I usually like SPF 50. The sunscreen that I'm running out of that I really like is the COSRX 50 SPF, the Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. This one feels really light, even though it has 50 SPF. This one does feel like a thicker layer on your skin. But it's fine for the airport because even though I want to look natural and glowy and just feel fresh and dewy, I also want to have a protective layer of cream and makeup on my skin because the airport is so disgusting. If you're looking for like a spray that is like a highlight, this is the one. This is the second one that I buy. First time I actually used the mini sample size. I always do that because I want to make sure that I like the product first. Just look at that. It literally looks like it came straight from the galaxy. Another tip that I do have for whenever you have time is to let every single layer of your cream and your makeup dry. Right now I'm in a little bit of a hurry because I want to make sure I eat before I go to the airport because of the food, because I don't feel like paying $40 for a sandwich. So as I was saying before, I used to use the Laura Mercier. I don't know how to say the last name properly without feeling dumb. I loved it, especially because it also had SPF, but I've been using it for such a long time that now I just got curious and wanted to try a different brand. So I'm now trying the Tower 28 Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen. Tinted sunscreen. I've been using it for about 3 weeks. It's been in my makeup bag, so it's already pretty dirty, but I really like it. I also really like the shade that I got. I didn't even ask for help or anything. I looked at it, I put a little dot on my face and I was like, that seems like a semi shade match, especially for my summer skin. I haven't been out in the sun at all and it has been cloudy in this disgusting so far NYC summer. So thank God I'm actually flying to Texas today because I do need a little bit of sun so that I can perfectly match my tinted moisturizer. It does spread out very well. It's kind of like more of a liquidy one. Also pretty sheer, not too much coverage. So I feel like as long as you're close to your shade, it still blends in pretty well. I also love whenever I get to just use my hands to blend in a product and it doesn't end up looking patchy. Like, okay, looks good. I just have the habit of like pressing any kind of product that I'm putting on my face onto my hands, which is good with skincare products, but with makeup, I feel like it doesn't make any sense, but it's just my habit to do that. Oh, I completely forgot. I mean, I'm wearing a sweater to the airport, but just to show you, I also love putting this like in the chest collarbone area. Next, I'm gonna put a tiny dot of concealer. This isn't necessarily new. I got it in Black Friday sale. It wasn't necessarily a concealer that I was like dying to get or heard anything like really good about. This was like one of the only brands that was on sale. So I just decided to try it out, and I mean, it's good. The concealer that I had before this was the Kosas one. And then before that, I had NARS. NARS was amazing for a night out, like just full on coverage. The Kosas one and the Fenty one are pretty similar, I would say. Oh my god, there's a piece of glitter. I had to wear glitter eyeshadow for a shoot the other day. Emphasis on the other day. I think it was 3 days ago. And I've been finding little pieces of glitter everywhere, all over my vanity and like on my face too. I swear I've taken multiple showers since then, but it's just so hard to get rid of glitter. I've also been using the actual highlight from Iconic London. Iconic London, if you want to sponsor me one day, I'm actually so obsessed with your highlight. The actual container, it's, at least for me, it's been getting super messy. But even then, I'm so obsessed with the product that like nothing will stop me. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Even just from looking at it there, you can see how this is just like an actual good quality highlight. Oh, that's a lot. A little goes a long way, but I get so excited with this highlight. So unnecessary to do all this highlight for the airport, but look at this. Oh, do you see it? This is the best highlight I have ever used. I was using a highlight all the way until it expired. It was from Glossier, and I think that it's discontinued because I couldn't find it anywhere on their website. And the highlight actually started to smell bad. It wasn't giving me acne or anything, but the fact that it was smelling bad, I was like, okay, this must not be good. So I got another highlight. I wasn't liking it, and then my aunt had actually given me an Ulta gift card for Christmas. Love you. And so I tried out this tiny highlight, and it has lasted me so long. Just this little tiny container, because again, a little bit goes a long way. After this step, I kind of start to look like I'm just drenched in highlight, but you have to trust the process. Because I kind of went crazy on the cheeks, I am just gonna put on a little bit more tinted moisturizer. If you thought this was gonna be the Hailey Bieber makeup tutorial where she put 2 dots of makeup on her face, it's not, unfortunately. Okay, and then I usually like wipe the makeup off of my mole to let it shine through, because we're not trying to cover her. As soon as I start looking like a ghost, I bring out the lip tint. Just so that we can remember that we still have lips. They have not disappeared. Look at how cute. I've already showed it before, but my lip tint is in a little wine bottle. I think I got this for like 30 cents. I don't even know if the brand is like anything crazy legit, but I bought it at one of those stores that just sells a bunch of like cheapy products, but sometimes the cheapy products work. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly fill in the like missing parts of my eyebrow. Okay, I only started using the Glossier Brow Flick recently, like around Valentine's Day. I've actually really liked it. There was times where I was like, nothing is coming out, like, but now that I've started using it more often, I really see that it's the most natural way to fill in my eyebrows. I've been also using the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, but I also don't know if this is like damaging my eyebrows. And I don't know if it's just in my head because I saw someone say that on TikTok, but I have been now applying some castor oil at night onto my eyebrows, like before I go to bed. Okay, I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of blush. I've had this blush for a very long time. It's the Milk Makeup one. I think I've had this one since before they even had multiple shades. I don't know if I'm making that up, but yeah, I've had this for a very long time. I would love to try their jelly cheek tint, or I don't know what it's called, but like that jelly one that was semi-viral. I have gone into Sephora twice since it came out, like whenever I'm just passing by it, and both times they're like, oh no, it's sold out. I'm gonna line my lips now. Okay. Burr. I love how the pinky red lip tint with an orangey lip liner and then a sheer gloss look. This is my second refill of the Fenty Beauty Heat Gold glitter lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss of all time, and I really want to try the hot pink glitter one. Oh my gosh. And the brush always picks up so much product and like not necessary for right now. I always have a really hard time like during the makeup process, trusting the process, but then every time at the end I'm like happy with how I look. But midway when like you have no lips and you have no eyelashes, it's weird. Curling my lashes. I always forget I need to do setting spray before I do my mascara, because if not, it wets the mascara again and then I have to like wait for it to fully dry. I just think it's better to do this before I do mascara. And this is my newest setting spray. I replaced my setting spray because it looked like it was getting low-key moldy. I have it here. She's just looking a little grody and it was running out anyway and very old. And again, I wanted to do everything possible to try and get rid of that weird texture and acne breakouts that I was having. So I was like, might as well try this setting spray that everyone raves about. And I really wanted to get the mini size, but they were sold out. So I was like, I will just trust the opinion of the public and of my besties. And it is indeed a very good setting spray. Yay! Okay, last step, and I already put it on. A super thin layer of my current favorite mascara. People are talking about it as tubing mascara. It says it on the packaging. Multiple brands have this kind of tubing mascara, but I really like this one. The reason why it's so special, and thank you mom, you recommended it to me. Whenever you're washing your face at night, put water onto your lashes and like dampen them and wait a few seconds, and then you can just, it literally just slips off of your lashes. It is the best makeup invention. Ever since I started using this mascara, I have not experienced waking up with black under my eyes. I'm gonna find it very hard to convert back to like regular mascara. I recently got this, the YSL mascara, for free. It is a weird story that I don't have the time for, but I weirdly got this for free. Like they didn't send it to me, and I also didn't steal it, obviously. Anyway, I have tried it a few times, but now I'm just so used to like my mascara slipping off at the end of the day. I don't know if I find it worth it going back to a regular mascara, even if it's like YSL, like if it's a good brand. Final step that is optional, especially for summer. You don't have to do setting powder for summer because you could drench your whole body in Vaseline and I would be like, that's a look. I love when makeup is super glowy. You don't even have to mattify like your under eye, nothing. I love when the whole thing is glowy. But since I'm going to the airport and I guess I want my makeup to last, like why am I wearing makeup? I hate that the past few times that I've been at the airport, I've been super gross looking. So I'm just gonna put some. I don't know if it's like an aging thing, but I have had bigger, more noticeable pores in this area. I don't know how to fix it. I think maybe it's just an aging situation. But usually whenever I put on this powder, it fixes it. Look, let me show you. Can we see like the texture? I mean, that's like a normal skin texture. Very grateful for my skin, but I feel like with the highlight, it's just highlighting that texture that I don't normally have. It's only been in like the past few months that I've noticed this in this specific part of my cheeks. So when we add the powder, it kind of disappears a little bit, okay? I'm not saying that like my skin is gonna look not like skin anymore, but it does help out. And also with setting powder, you know, your makeup's gonna last all day. If I were doing makeup for a more important event or something where I just wanted it to last even longer, I would do setting powder and then I would do another layer of setting spray. For my airport makeup, this is gonna do. So that's pretty much it. And I feel like this is actually the everyday makeup that I do for going to work, running errands. Well, when I run errands, like low-key, I just don't wear makeup. But you know what I'm talking about. Just like casual everyday makeup, this is it. Okay, wait, also, I just completely forgot to mention that another thing that I did, and I think it really helped with the acne situation, was I got a brush cleaner. So embarrassing. I had never ever cleaned my brushes. So nasty. And this Sephora brand one was super cheap. I think I got it for like $7-10, something like that. And it smells really good. It has lemon, grapefruit, and tea tree oil. Again, I really did see a difference. Like my breakouts did go away just with replacing all of my expired makeup. And sorry, I forgot to mention, cleaning my brushes every so often. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you're new here, Welcome! Hopefully you have subscribed by now. I encourage you to turn on the notification so that you're ready. Every single time that I post a video, my niche, it's a little all over the place. I post all kinds of videos, so go ahead and check out my channel to see what other kind of content that I have. Make sure that you like this video, especially if you're still here with me. If we're still here together, you know, I would love the extra support. Just a little like. It's so easy to do. You just click it. Okay, now I have to pack all of this makeup into my suitcase.